Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you for all the support that you gave me throughout my journey as a plugin developer. I want you to like be part of what I'm doing now, at least a little bit, but it's kind of hard because I'm building a new computer and yeah, I cannot really use my computer to edit videos or to record videos. So this is a little bit wonky now. I don't even know how to make a video on my phone where I use the front camera first and then the back camera. That's why I'm standing in front of a mirror. But anyway, so these are the computer parts that I bought. They are still mostly in the stuff. Like you can only really see this. What is this called in English? Lifter. I don't know, but you know what I mean anyway. So the other stuff is all in here, and the graphics card in this box. So yeah, a lot of stuff. On my computer, I'm currently on Melodyne's webpage because one big part, as someone who uses plugins as well as who makes plugins, is of course owning a lot of plugins because I'm a huge plugin fan, of course. What does that mean? It means that I have to remember which plugins I have. I think that should be the easy part because I can just look at the VST3 and the VST2 folders and then just check for each plugin what exactly was the license, how did it work, what kind of stuff was it that you have to do, and then write everything down on a piece of paper. That would be terrifying if it was being stolen from me. You know, all the license stuff, emails and passwords and everything. And then, yeah, and some licenses are, of course, built in a way where you have to actively go to the web page to deactivate the old license so that you can then activate the new license, like in the case of Melodyne. But it's not as bad as it is with iLog, because if you forgot to actually do your iLog stuff in time, then you would have to like contact the support and tell them, oh, sorry, I forgot that I have to do that before redoing my computer, and then someone has to handle that for you. I had that happening to me once, and it was alright, so I don't know why everyone is hating iLog so hard. It might not be the most intuitive system, but at least the support works. I had the same issue once with Waves. I had one Waves plugin, which was Waves Tune, and my computer broke actually, so I didn't have the chance to handle that stuff in time. So I made my computer. I repaired my computer and then installed Waves Tune and the licenser from Waves again. And yeah, the support just they wrote me some emails, but not until the problem was solved. So at some point they just stopped responding to my messages. And that was the moment where I just said, okay, fuck Waves. I'm going to use Melodyne now. Okay, that was not my intention for why I show you the webpage of Melodyne. This is not supposed to be a Melodyne ad or something. I'm just talking about licenses in general, um, and surprisingly, I just had Melodyne open at the same time. So that is now a coincidence. Yeah, coincidence was the word that I was searching for. Yeah, so licenses. You always have to be very careful if you have to transfer them to a new computer. And yeah, these kind of licenses where you really have to make sure to deactivate stuff before activating it somewhere else, they are the most tricky ones. I think Vocaloid is like that as well, and Vocaline. In general, all these bigger companies, they seem to care less about making this very intuitive. One other big caveat, is this pronounced caveat or caveat? I don't know. Is web pages where when you log in too often with the wrong password or email combination, then it gets locked for the entire day. I know that is the case on FabFilter, that you always have to be lucky that you remember the right email and password combination, or else it will not work for an entire day unless you write to the support or something like that. And I think Plugin Boutique is also like that, so this will be a lot of fun, and I hope I'm lucky this time. then you have to copy a lot of files, like sample folders, images, personal data. This kind of stuff makes me super nervous. And I'm not even at the point yet where I have to build a computer, which also makes me really nervous. So, yeah, that is, yeah, wish me luck that everything works very well now and that I don't forget about anything. Also, this entire programming stuff, yeah, it's kind of hard to redo the entire computer when it has so many things to do in your life, you know? All the stuff for my studies. Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of everything. So I'm trying to come up with a to-do list that kind of handles that perfectly so that I minimize the amount of stuff that I forget. Because you always forget something when you're doing these kind of things. But it's important that the things that you forget are not the most crucial things ever. So yeah, wish me luck and everything.